You're tuned in to Ask the Master Auto Technician. Car questions? Get answers right now. Call 850-763-0555.
James Auto Center, we fix it right, guaranteed. Beep, 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 yeah!
All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to our second half of Ask the Master Auto Technician. My wife, Anna Marie, is answering the phone and screening our calls, so give us a call at 850-763-0555. If you got a car question, want to be part of the show, want to know something, got a comment, just sound off. That's what this show is about. I got Brian Armstead calling all the way from somewhere at Frederick, Maryland. Is that correct, Brian?
No.
Where do you live at? Where do you live in Maryland? Is it Frederick? Where do you live? I kept thinking you were in Maryland.
Where the heck did you get Frederick from?
Well, that's the only other person I know that lives in Maryland, lives in Frederick, Maryland, and I thought you lived near
everybody in the state lives in Frederick.
Well, it sounds reasonable to me. Where do you live in Maryland? Exactly.
I live in Bowie, Maryland, not far from Annapolis. So it used to be the nation's capital. Yep.
Yes, and you also.
Today,
yeah. Go ahead.
I know. I got a lot to squeeze in today.
Sure.
So enough with Maryland. I wanted to talk about a tale of two Kias, James. Two,
not one, but two.
Not one, but two, because I'm in my driveway behind the wheel of the 2016 Kia Optima SXL.
Okay.
And I got to tell you, this car is the Optima SX Turbo. Pardon me. Got to tell you, this car could be the pound-for-pound champion in that kind of entry-level luxury segment. We're going to talk more about the SX Turbo.
Okay.
I also got back from Middleburg, Virginia yesterday. Beautiful horse country, lots of equestrian themes going on out there for the 2017 launch of the national press launch for the 2017 Kia Cadenza. Two different cars, a lot of similarities in terms of Kia wanting to include a lot of content, a lot of luxury content in all of their vehicles, no matter from Rio all the way up to the Kia K900. And it's a remarkable transformation for a brand that 22 years ago was ranked dead last in initial quality by J.D. Power. Guess what? For 2016, James, first in initial quality.
Wow.
First. Ahead of Toyota, ahead of Honda, ahead of Nissan, these brands that traditionally have a high level of initial quality. Kia, first. Porsche, second. Hyundai, third. Toyota, fourth. I mean, the balance has changed. I said years ago that the Japanese car makers need to look over the shoulders because the Korean brands are coming fast. Now, this 2016 Kia Optima is any indication, and the 2017 Cadenza are any indication, there are lots of great things to come from Kia in the future. Let's start with the Cadenza because it's just really hot. You know, the Cadenza came out 4 years ago. Kia wanted kind of a mid to upper level luxury competitor. Hyundai had the Genesis, BMW has their 5 Series, Mercedes has their E-Class. So Kia came out with the Cadenza. They've sold about 28,000 units over the past 4 years. Not a lot of cars, but not a small amount either. But, a couple of months ago, I have a Mercedes S-Class, and I wanted to go in and I almost traded my S-Class for a 2016 Cadenza. And I called the Kia people. I said, should I wait for the 2017? They said, well, either way, check out the 2017. But if you decide to buy the 2016, you'll get a great deal because we'll be blowing them out.
Yes.
So for me to go from a German car, I love my S-Class now, to even consider buying a Korean car is a total sea change for Brian Armstead because everything in my garage right now is either from Sweden or from Germany.
Wow.
So that's like a huge deal for me.
Well, what made the difference? What made the difference to you? I mean, you've gone from a German car to a Korean car, which no one 5 years ago I would have never have thought that.
Yeah. The level of quality. You get inside, you close the doors, you feel safe. I like to feel safe when I'm behind the wheel of a car. I want the door to close with authority. I want my switches and all of the tactile elements of the car to feel substantial. When I turn on a switch, I don't want it to just click, click into place. I want it to click, click into place. I want
manly switch. A manly switch,
I want things to feel like they've been engineered as opposed to just processed and stuck into place. And that's the first time that a Kia, or a non-European car, had really done that for me. I love Lexus cars. I probably wouldn't buy one because I just don't get that excitement behind the wheel. I mean, I had the F Sport. That's a whole other level because it's just sheer performance. But it's always little things with a Lexus that kind of turn me off. There's nothing about the 2017 Cadenza that turns me off. First of all, they've restyled it. It's not a revolutionary change, but an evolutionary change. They have a beautiful new concave grille that is straight off of a Maserati. Fits very well. They've got LED headlights now, LED fog lights, and an LED signature light that has a Z that goes from the front of the car in an imaginary line to the rear, where the LED Z kind of picks up at the rear as well. Hard to explain on television without graphics or visual, but trust me, the look is dramatic, and it's a real signature look for the brand. The Kia brand has really done well over the past year. Soul, Forte, Rio, they've all really picked up in sales. Cadenza for 2017, a lot of technology, has an air curtain, which is a system where air comes through the lower grille and exits out of the side of the rear wheel up front, and that improves the coefficient of drag.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Increases the fuel economy.
Yeah.
Not new technology, but still technology worth noting.
Yes, it is.
This car gets 28 miles a gallon on the highway. It's a 2 mile a gallon improvement over the previous 2016 model. It's got an exclusive use of aluminum and high-strength steel throughout the body structure, so this thing is rigid and strong and safe. A lot of interior space, larger brakes, a new sound system that's developed by Harman Kardon with a boatload of speakers and just a technology called Clarify that really kind of makes it all kind of blow out your eardrums if you'd like to. If you really like your music loud, you can play it loud without any distortion. Cadenza comes in at 39 bass, and my model was about 46, 47. I had the top of the line premium model with panoramic sunroof, all of the LED features, the beautiful 19-inch wheels, the Harman Kardon upgrade, all of the I think the only thing I probably didn't have on my car was the head-up display. It's got all kinds of safety technology. You walk behind the car, and the trunk will open automatically if you stand there for 3 seconds. So you're coming from Costco, you got your arms filled. Most SUVs have this technology, but it's not on sedans yet.
True. It's not
so
true.
You stand there, and it recognizes that you're standing there, and 3 seconds later, it'll beep, 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 and open the trunk for you.
Wow. All
kinds of unique features that make the car worthwhile. Then you come down $20,000 to, or about $15,000 to the SX Optima Turbo level, and you don't really miss a beat.
Really?
This SX it's a gorgeous car. First of all, both of them are, but this SX, the styling is really it's very unique. It's just hard to explain. You have to look it up at Kia.com, but I can't think of a person who wouldn't be visually pleased with this automobile.
Well,
inside, everything falls into place. The telematics are there. I'm talking to you over the Bluetooth system in the car. I'm actually behind the wheel of the car. Nice, clear signal from you. I hope I sounded clear on your end.
Matter of fact, one of the best receptions we've had yet. No, I'm not saying your reception has been bad before, but this is very, very good reception. I was going to compliment you on the sound quality was better today than it has been in the past.
Well, I'll stop using my cheap headphones from a week.
But the quality is incredible, it sounds like. I remember when my first Kia that I worked on years ago, we called them Kia, killed in action, because most of the time they came in my shop, they didn't run. A timing belt had broke or something, and we ended up throwing them away. Now, they're nothing like that anymore.
And plus, you have the assurance of a 100,000-mile warranty, powertrain warranty.
Yeah.
That's money in the bank.
It is.
I mean, the only thing that you do to up the game would be to go with like a BMW, guaranteed maintenance program or factory maintenance program. But the cars have been so reliable, you don't hear those kind of jokes anymore.
No, you don't.
Look at this: for $35,000 on the Kia Optima Turbo. I've got the there's a package called the SXT Premium Technology Package. For $4,800. I get HID headlights, a panoramic sunroof, Harman Kardon premium sound, front power passenger seat with lumbar, heated and ventilated front seats, heated rear seats outboard, front collision warning, blind spot detection, rear cross traffic alert, rear parking assist, lane departure warning, autonomous braking, smart cruise control, surround view monitor, which lets you look all around the car when you're backing up so no little kitties are running in your way, and LED interior lighting. All of those goodies for $4,800. I dare you to find another manufacturer who can content a vehicle with this much technology at this price point. I dare you to find one, James.
It sounds impressive. It sounds like it does everything but drive itself. And that's coming soon, I'm sure.
Here from top to bottom, you know, I haven't spent a lot of time in the K900. You know, it's got to be a step above the Cadenza. But, folks, if you're looking for a great luxury car, you can spend this $45,000 or $39,000 if you want lower trim levels and get a high-quality, safe, affordable, great ride quality, great acceleration from the 290 horsepower 3.3-liter 6 that returns 28 miles a gallon highway. You don't have to spend goo gobs of money to get luxury, safety, security, and dare I say a little bit of prestige. Kia brand is no longer a laughing stock.
No.
You know, when people say, "Oh, what do you have?" Oh, yeah. What did you say, Makila? No, I have a Kia. I have a Kia. And it's no longer, you know, you no longer have to say that with any kind of low-budget shame, if you will, James. It's really, these two cars are quite impressive. We'll reprise the Kia Cadenza once I spend a week behind the wheel of it. But I did spend 2 weeks behind the wheel of this Optima. Kia was kind enough to let me drive it to the national introduction because, you know, it's just like less than an hour and a half away from my home, Middleburg, Virginia. So I spent 2 weeks in this Kia Optima, and if I wasn't 6'9" and, you know, a couple of biscuits over 300, this would be this would be a great everyday car. I fit well. Just trying to get in and out for somebody of my size is a little bit of a challenge, but it's just an all around great.
All right, well, we're wrapping this. Go Kia.com.
You'll see more about the Kia 2017 Cadenza on sale late October, and the Kia Optima SX Turbo on sale now. The SX Turbo is top of the line. The Kia Optima comes in much less than $35,000 if you just want. You don't want all the bells and whistles. You just want a nice entry-level luxury car.
It sounds like you get your money's worth on this car, especially if you want a luxury car at not a luxury price. It sounds like it's a real bargain.
Absolutely.
Brian, thank you so much for going. I'll make sure I put this on YouTube, and you should be receiving it sometime today. But Brian, I look forward to hearing from you next Thursday at the same time, and we're going to be talking to a few other people today for the day's over. Thank you so much, and we'll talk to you next week.
We're going to be talking Nissan Armada and Titan.
Oh,
big trucks next week.
Big trucks. All right, sounds good, Brian. We'll talk to y'all later now. Bye-bye.
James Auto Center, we fix it right, guaranteed. Beep, 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 yeah.